Hey, welcome back everyone. I wanted to do a update of my March 2017 budget. So the month of March is just beginning and I wanted to kick it off and just go over my budget for the month. So let's jump into it. So starting for this month, if you guys followed last month, I had a pretty big amount of income that came in last month. This is right around where income typically is this month. It probably will go up a little bit more because I did pick up some more contract work. So I'm expecting anywhere from an extra like $500 to $1,000 to come in this month. I mean, as you guys know, I always typically do my budget a month ahead. So the money that you're seeing here is income that came in February, and I'm using it for March. I just like to be a month ahead. It helps me do my budget, and it just helps me stay on track. So I will have some more income come in, but most likely I'm going to apply that to April's income. So just to stay consistent. So here we go. So let's jump into it. So for monthly bills, I've already pre-filled in some of this data just because I got a little head start on it. But let's go through. So internet and cable, it's going to be $114.26 for this month. A little bit less than what it was last month by $1 or so, give or take. The cable bill is $158. It's going to be around the same. Insurance, $14.62. That's my term life insurance. That's always this amount, so that's pretty consistent. Medical and dental insurance, I pay that myself. I do get a reimbursement from my company, so that is $301 for the month. Car insurance, $85.55, exactly the same as last month. Spotify, $21.33 at Spotify. I also have my Apple storage and Google Drive storage in here as well. So that comes up $21.33. That's pretty much the same each month. Buffer, that is the social media automation tool that I use, $10 a month. That is what I have budgeted for that. Let's jump into debt. So for my debt, I have my car payment, which is the minimum. All these are just the minimum payments. $283 we have here. American Education Services, $395. Federal loan, $168, and Ed Financial, $206. I am currently paying this amount off right here. Well, this loan is two loans broken up and split up. My biggest one when I started was at $22,000. The second one, the smaller one of the two, is right around $17,000. I am pretty close to paying off the bigger one. I have little bit less than $6,000 left on that. I was hoping to get that paid off this month, so we'll see once I do the budget if I'll be able to pay that one off. If not, I'll definitely be able to knock it out next month and make a big chunk towards the other one to get that one down. And then to close it out, $206, and that's for Ed Financial. So that's the minimum payments that I have to make towards my debt. So $1052 there. All right, let's jump into monthly expenses. So fuel, $75 there. Spending money, $205. Typically, I budgeted $175. I do have another bill that comes with just a permit for our insurance, so I just have it under spending money. I guess I could put it under a monthly bill, but it's not really monthly, so it's just one of those annual bills that come up. So I did budget an extra $30 there. And then for haircut, $90 as usual for the month. All right, let's go into rainy day predictable. So vitamins and health, I'm just doing $10 there. I know eventually I'll need to buy more vitamins, so have money there. Clothing, I'm just putting $40 there this month. I don't need to buy any clothes, but I have it there just in case I need to buy any clothing or shoes during this month. All right, now let's jump over to rainy day unpredictable. If you guys saw my video from last month, I closed out February's budget. I did have a medical bill that came in last month. That was from some previous doctor visits from late last year that just came in at the beginning of the year. So that's why I budgeted $53.90 there. I was negative in this category, but I put $53 there to budget to compensate for that. So that brings that category to zero. And what else do we have here? That's it for rainy day unpredictable saving goals. I did have some income that came in, just some extra income came in last month that I put under the emergency fund. If you're just not watching, I have this emergency fund amount here. I wanted to get it up to 20,000. No, 21,000 is what I wanted to get it up to. So I'll stop putting money towards that once I get there. I have this here. I know some plans, if you follow like Dave Ramsey plan, he says to take all your emergency fund and use it to pay off your debt. Everything above $1,000. I'm making pretty good progress on my debt, and I may, once I get closer to reaching that goal, if it's determination whether I'm going to make it or not, I may use this. But for now, I'm good with just leaving that there. I talked about earlier in my videos. I just feel more comfortable just having some type of padding there in case an emergency comes up. So that is my all the items that I have budgeted. So if you guys come up and look, you guys can see I did have a little bit of overspent that came over from February, so that came over. You guys can see the income I had come in that is going towards March's budget. And then this is what I have budgeted so far. Again, I want to get the budget down to $0 each month. So this is the amount that I have left over to go extra towards my debt. So I'll be able to not only make the 1052 payment, but I'll also be able to apply a extra $5,100 that will go directly towards my principal and getting me closer to getting my debt paid off. So that brings my monthly budget down to $0. Every dollar is allocated, has a job, and that closes out the February budget. Thank you guys again for watching.